everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a gold eyeshadow and a red orange lip, if you can even tell that this is more orange than red, which was the reason I bought it. Hopefully it's more orange. Give this video a thumbs up if you really liked it, if you want to see more makeup tutorials. Share this video with family members, friends, whoever you think might enjoy this look. It's fun, it's fresh, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone because I don't wear lips like this every day. So thank you so much, and here comes the tutorial. Alright guys, so today I actually got the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and this is a dupe for the Beauty Blender. This is $6 at Ulta. The Beauty Blender is $19, so this is very inexpensive if you want to try out the sponge frenzy. By the way, this sponge is pointed like the Beauty Blender and it has an angle at the other side. I need a damp sponge, so I'll be right back. Alright, so it doubled in size, so that's pretty cool that it does that exactly like the Beauty Blender. Now, like I said, you want it damp. When you're blending your face, it won't pick up all of your makeup. Your expensive makeup won't stay on the sponge if you use it damp. And all you want to do is put it under the faucet, and you're just gonna squeeze, rinsing, squeeze until you see it expanding. That's it. Oh, it's attacking me now. Alright guys, so today I will be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I like this foundation because it's full coverage. I don't feel it on my face. Like, this foundation is very moussey, a little pricey, but I find that Tarte products are worth it, and I recommend them to anyone who's starting off with makeup. If I would have known Tarte was out there when I started with makeup, I would have definitely been using that brand. So I put it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take this e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip in the color Golden Peach. It comes out really little, so you just want to kind of, just make a little ball like that. This is gonna be our highlighter. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Professional Foundation Brush. The other one's dirty. By the way, I already moisturized my face. As you can tell, there's cream, but I forgot to use primer. This sample came with a recent Sephora purchase that I just did, which is the reason why it's so tiny. They don't come in this size, okay? You just want to get a small little dab, and all you're going to do is dab that on. And primers are really important, especially if it's hot outside and you don't want all of your makeup to go all over the place. Again, you want to grab some product and you're going to begin painting your face. I used to dot makeup on my face and then go in with the Beauty Blender, but I found this technique easier to already start blending in. Again, down your neck. We don't want a line to go like this. You want to bring it down. We're going to go in with the Real Techniques sponge. Let's see how this does. So far, it feels really nice. But I don't know if it's because my face is really hot and this is wet and cold. Sorry. I don't see any makeup on this sponge. But again, I don't know if it's because it's the color. Feels really nice. Huh. $6. So now I'm going to get this Tarte Colored Clay CC Primer. Maybe I should have put this underneath the foundation. This is what it looks like. And it's basically a concealer. It's in the color light. And it has green and purple because green and purple is color correcting for red spots. And right now I have a few. Slightly stroke it where I have red spots. Press that in. You don't want to smear it because you're just going to ruin your foundation. So press down. It's probably not good for the pores, but we're not thinking about that right now. I can actually see glitter. Not like you have glitter, but a nice glow from this e.l.f. facial whip. And I'm gonna try out the e.l.f. conceal and highlight. I'm just gonna apply a very small amount of this because as we saw in my recent video, it was very light. Just a little on the bridge of the nose, and next on our chin, and a flower on our forehead, and all these baby hairs are getting in the way. The highlight part, I'm just gonna dot, 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 and don't go overboard because that is white. Sponge again, dab, 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 press down. So you can see, it instantly highlights that area. So I zoomed you guys in because I want you to see the difference. So I'm just gonna go in with the pointy side. And yeah, you could already tell that it's super, super white. But that's okay because I wanted a highlight. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. small tapered brush. This is the one I showed you guys last time in the recent video. I'm gonna get this Tarte Smooth Operator, basically a white powder, and it's to set your under eye concealer. You're gonna want to grab your brush, tap, 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 tap. Grab your brush with the product on and set it down. So now I will be priming my eyelids, and I'll be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the color Original. This one I purchased, probably got it my freshman year in college, and I mean, it lasts forever. This is the original packaging. It's, I believe, the one that's out now has this, but when you take it out, it's a wand and you apply it. Just want to dot small. And I'm gonna zoom you in again because this is gonna be all about eyes. Going to smear that onto your eyelids. Next, eyebrows. And as always, they're pretty thick right now. I need a wax, but I haven't had the chance to go just yet. I'm gonna start the outer corner and work it in and do small strokes going up. Then what I like to do is line the top all the way down to the tail. And that's it. If you want an eyebrow video, let me know. There's nothing special about it though. This is all I do. Alright, so both eyebrows are done, and I'm just gonna get a spoolie and start brushing upwards. I went for a more natural eyebrow today. Grab my Tarte palette where I have my under eye color for my eyebrows. I'm just gonna grab this brush again. This is my underbrow bone eye brush, and I'm just gonna grab this color, which is almost gone, and I need to go find another one. Every palette that has that color is gone because that's the color that I've always used for underneath my eyebrows. So again, I do this step to clean up the eyebrow. By the way guys, I did my nails. So I'm taking my Naked 2 Urban Decay palette and I'm gonna get the color Half Baked because didn't we all get this palette because of Half Baked? I'm gonna use this color, and this is my go-to color. It looks a little dark on camera, but it's a very, very, very nice transitioning color. I'm gonna get my Tarte blending brush and I'm just gonna grab a little bit all over, tap the excess, and you're gonna focus that on your crease area. So you're gonna focus this on the crease area and you're just gonna blend all of this just blend, blend, blend. Just so this video wouldn't be so long, I went ahead and did the other eye, and it's just the same color, same process. So I'm gonna grab the brush that came in the Naked palette. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Half Baked, and as you can see, like I mentioned, all the bone colored on all my palettes are almost gone or gone. I'm gonna grab the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray because I don't have Fix Plus. So for metallic shadows, you wanna make them, there we go, as metallic-y as you want. And to do that, you need to wet your brush. I'm not talking about put it on their faucet. I mean with a makeup setting spray. I'm grabbing Half Baked from the Naked 2 palette. And I'm just gonna put that on the lid and you're just gonna set that. You just want it on the lid. And this eyeshadow has a little bit of fallout and you don't want that all over your cheek. The second eye is done and as you can see, it's just on my lid. As I mentioned in my other video, I got the long-lasting luxurious eyeshadow in the color Party, but I have the gold one as well. I'm going to grab this with my finger and you're just going to dab that just to get a little bit, and you're just going to start applying it over Half Baked. I got a little bit of it on the crease, so I'm just going to clean that up with the Q-tip. I'm just going to grab a little bit more, tap off the excess, and just go in with it a little more. That same Urban Decay palette. And I'm going to grab a more dense blending brush. This one's from e.l.f. And I'm going to get this dark brown one just a little bit on the top of that. You're just going to work that into your crease, starting from the outside in. Wanted to show you this new product that just came in the mail yesterday, and this is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I picked this up from Ulta.com. The long side is the brush, this little tube is the liquid. So what I'm liking already is that the wand is super long, so it helps apply it better. And this is one stroke. Pretty good. I'm going ahead and bronze up my face because it needs some color, as you can tell. First, I'm going to start by sculpting up my cheekbones, and I'm using the e.l.f. contour brush as always because it's little and it does the job. And I'm going to use my new e.l.f. Processed Mineral Bronzer in the color Tan Toffee. And you just want to, this has a lot of residue, so just kind of next, I'm going to grab my Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Blush in the color Wanderlust. I'm taking this angled Bare Minerals blush brush. Again, just dab dab. Whoa. That's a lot. This is a lot. You just want to take that up. e.l.f. stippling brush, the new one, and you're just gonna start blending that in because it was a lot of product. Like, I'm not even kidding. That was a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my NYX HD finishing powder in the color Banana, and this I'm gonna use with a sponge that you can find anywhere, Walgreens, Walmart, Ulta. Very inexpensive, they're just little sponges, but you want them to be really cut. I don't know how to explain. You're just gonna grab some of this, and what you're gonna do is start right about here where your ear starts, and you're just gonna dab that on like that. Other side, dab 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 dab, and you want to make sure this line is straight, okay? And you want to make sure that both sides are even, like that. I'm gonna grab some and put it here, here, and going up. Some of it here, just do a little cross, top of you. And we're gonna let that sit here. This is called baking, okay? Just let it sit there. Let's do something else, like curl our eyelashes. My favorite mascara. This is the Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara from L'Oreal. And I'm just gonna zoom you in so you can know what I'm talking about. And you wanna look down when doing your mascara, okay? Done! We're gonna grab that stippling brush again, and all you're gonna do is dust off the excess. And now we have that sharp, clean line. For highlighter today, I will be using this e.l.f. Baked Blush. Now, it's a blush, but it works as a highlighter even better, and it's in the color Pinktastic, and this is what I would use on the daily before Champagne Pop. Since I'm already using all these e.l.f. products, I said why the hell not? So I'm grabbing this e.l.f. fan brush. You're just gonna want to dust some of that on. Setting our brows, we didn't forget about them. I will be using this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This is in the color Brunette. It looks like this. Small little blood. Gonna brush up, then down. I recently went to MAC and I picked up 2 lipsticks. If you didn't know, if you had 6 empty containers, you go turn them in. Anything, foundation, the powder, studio powders, the gel liners, anything, the mascaras, anything empty, 6, a total of 6 empty containers, you get a free lipstick. So I went, exchanged my 6 containers, got a lipstick, and purchased another one. I got the colors Pink Plaid and Lady Danger, and I'm very excited for both of them. Today, I'm going to be pairing this look with the red orangey look, and that's what Lady Danger is. It's more red than orange. This color is really pretty. I mean, I don't know. Does it look red or does it look orange to you? To finish this look, we're going to grab some more of that Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. We're just going to spritz this all over. Here we go. So guys, this is the final result. Hope you enjoyed this talk through with me. I think I'm going to start doing them this way. It'll probably be easier to edit the videos. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this video useful. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I just want to thank you guys again for the support. Thank you so much for leaving all your comments here on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm reading them all. I'm dotting all of your requests. Thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous week. A new video will be coming up soon, so stay tuned. Bye!